Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Jets of Brooklyn taking on the Washington Commanders. Strapped in, it's just about time to get the party started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
That's complete to the Porter. So nothing doing there. And it's second down. You talk about this Jets defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
Here's Daniels. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
70, 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Viking, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air goes Daniels. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Hey, 15. Attack.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. On play action, it's Mahomes. This one finds Wilson downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Smith, the man in motion left. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts in the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
This 2nd and 4. Mahomes to throw once more. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. When you talk about this Jets defense, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
These two teams all tied after one. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
18, let's go now. 60 by 6, Mustang 19.
Daniels looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
That'll give them 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Washington.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 21.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And it is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And Washington has taken the lead.
Now the try here for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Commanders 14, Jets 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now Mahomes. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw here. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
And now an audible here into something else.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Now a 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19. Ready. Cougar 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. That is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. This to Laporta, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Warriors, let's go now. Bronco 80, 18, 5, trap 60, trap 60.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, but the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
19 Tiger, 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Let's go.
To throw is Daniels. This is caught by McMillan. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Now Daniels. This will be caught at about the 5. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch,
he's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Point after, right down the middle. And And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, Jefferson the target. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now here's Mahomes. Left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Jefferson going to go in motion right.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready, ready. Chop alert, chop alert. Ready, go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
60. Buffalo 18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
Being chased out left.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
Panther 60.
Now they'll change things up.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Steps away to his left.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels, 14 yards. And the Commanders take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Oh, this is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
They'll run it again with Henry. A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here, 1st and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball. They've done so with that first run.
Here's Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Here's Smith to return it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That is caught. McMillan with it.
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Big yardage that time for Washington.
42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To the air goes Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun on third down, Daniels. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as his guys will have it to start the 4th. This time has run out on quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throwing out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a 2nd and 10. Smith in motion right. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Motion left, Smith. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Quentin Williams never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
19, Charger, 9, Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19, 18, Pioneer.
Daniels looking to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18. And normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Let's go now.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Second down and 8.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Escaping the pressure right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Daniels. Flush to his right.
And the Jets are right back in this football game. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's got Henry.
And he would take him down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Here's Mahomes. And he's got this to Jefferson.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Mahomes. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now.
Mahomes to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Mahomes will throw. This is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Extra point by York is up and good.
As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now.
The score, Commanders 38, Jets 23.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes completes this to Jefferson.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Dancing to his left. He's got a man complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that is taken in by Njoku. Now the the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here we go, first and goal.
Now Mahomes. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick.
And this will be recovered by Washington, and that should just about do it.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types